Hello people on this internet, this is Crazy Monkey Dude, signing right back into another review, and this time we're going to be doing it on yet another revamp mock, which I know I've done so many of. Vera and Shawless were my only two that were not, but we're going to do it again here with, Daalyss, and I think on a later one, Daalyss is going to be right after this one. But we're going to do Daalyss first, and don't worry, I don't have just revampable mocks. I'll be getting to newer ones later, but we're just going to get these out of the way. And yeah, we're gonna do it on Daalyss. So story-wise, Daalyss is just basically, he kind of was intended to be my version of Deadpool. Kind of this asshole who is kind of hard to kill, and is also kind of cybernetically enhanced. He's just this guy. Anyways, we'll just get on to review. Starting off with his feet. Yes, his feet. Just miniature feet. Nothing special. Cute orange and silver, they match the legs. And his legs, up to here, they're the same. And then up to here, they're different. This is simplistic, just your basic Bionicle leg. And this one's a bit more complex. I know I could have made this silver, but I don't have one on hand, nor could I find one if I had one on the hand. So it's going to be black for now. But yeah, his metallic leg. He's got one hell of a thick ass cheek right there, but I mean, whatever, it's... Gotta armor that up, Anyways, that's just his legs. They're kind of simple, easy. You can cut this one off in half just by pulling it off. I wanted to do that the other leg, but I'm not going to. Anyways, waist. It's a simple waist. His swords are in the way. Sorry about that. His waist is a simple waist. It's kind of, you can probably see how it's built. It's just a hand connected to this Hero Factory piece. It's kind of all held together with Technic pieces. It's got the Anika armor piece on the back, and it's got one on the front, as you can probably tell. It's kind of the only real last part of him that's kind of not been tampered with. And speaking of, the most tampered with is his torso. Now, this by far is the best part of the mock. Like his arms, we'll just go over real quick. Simple arms, nothing too basic there. But this, though, was one of the better parts of the mock. I think I did really good with this. I really like this torso design, and I want to use it more, but I don't know who else I can really use it for. I have one other person I can use it for in mind, but I'm going to have to heavily modify it so it's not, cybernetic-y. Speaking on the back, on the torso and on the back side, really cybernetic, really robotic. He's got this robot shell. He's got these hand pieces with gears on them, just kind of sitting there, and that kind of has this Mari Nui tube. That breathing apparatus going to go all the way around through here. This is about the only part that sticks out. I could have used like dark red or some other color, but I didn't have that on hand either. And also, I don't even know if this came in Keat Orange or not, so it's a little off color. It's more so in real life than on camera, but still, nonetheless, it's yellow. And I know that kind of sticks out, but I don't really care much either. But the gears here are really nice. So this is behind this one is just a normal, Toamata gear that you can see right back there. And it's being held, and then in front of it is this other smaller gear from, I want to say is maybe Slicers or Throwbots, or maybe both. Or no, Throwbots and Slicers are the same things. It was Slicers or Robo-Widers. Probably the same, from the same era, but, whatever. It's this kind of gear. And you could put, a Mari 2, little axle rods in there, put this in there, or whatever else. And around it, I really like the look of this Keat Orange, Bahatu Nuva Claw, which came on Umbra, and I think a couple of the playsets as well. I just really like how it frames it up. Like, it's a really nice, fit to the torso. And I'm really happy with this. And I remember Daalyss being a lot worse. I can't remember what he used to look like because I haven't seen him. I think he used the same kind of general torso build, which I should probably note. This whole thing is just a baby torso, the XT4 torso from Hero Factory. It's that CCBS torso. It's just this. And all this is kind of Technic upon him. It's very gappy, because you can see directly back into there, and you can fit finger in there and there. He's very gappy, but I think it works for him because it's gappy in some places and gappy and filled out in others. I really like the look of it. I think I did a pretty good job. His head also is very simplistic, but that doesn't really matter. And then the swords as well. They're both twin katanas, from Dragon Bolt. These both came from the yellow katanas. I think Daalyss is actually one of my better mocks. Not so much his legs or anything else. Just his torso is definitely the most unique, and I really like what I did with it. Yeah, that's basically it. Let's get into a size comparison. Here we have a very basic mock. This legitimately came from like a parts haul I got. You know, he's very cool. Maybe I'll do a review on him later. I don't have a name for him, but he's just gonna be here for a size comparison. He is your very generic Paraka torso, you know, so he's not that much taller than, you know, an Anika builder even on, which is right here. We're gonna do our tried and tested Ben 10 figure. Kind of flex on you guys with having the Ben 10 figures. There's Big Chill. You can barely see him. This camera is not big enough for these guys. And as you can see, he's a little bit taller. He's got a little bit more height to him. I guess. I don't know if you can tell. Get Big Chill out of the way. And of course, we're going to get good old Craze. Very tall Daalyss is. Oh, he is right there. Sorry about that. Well, that's really that, I guess. Yeah, he's not that much taller. He's not that much bigger. Just to give you size comparison. The other frame. Yeah, that's it. That was Daalyss. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but you know, I think it. You know, I hope you all enjoyed them as much as I do. You know, I like making these videos, and I'm gonna make more soon. In fact, I'm gonna make another video right after this one. So stay tuned. Anyways, this is Crazy Mike Dude signing off. Have a good one. Goodbye.